Hello and welcome. I'm really glad you could join me today for the Powerflow class. So Powerflow, what it's about is about keeping your core under control, that zip and hollow, that belly button pulled in, the rib cage down and in, so your arms and legs can do what they want to off of that. We have got 12-minute circuits built down into 3 different exercises that we'll be doing for 2 minutes each, and then we'll be doing double that, so we've got 12 minutes of work on each one. Okay, so make sure you've got enough room to move about in. Weights, I'm going to go from mid-weights to a heavy weight depending on whether I'm using a pair or just the one. Do have a bottle of water as well ready, and take water whenever you want to. Okay, if you are ready to go, we're going to start that warm-up in 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to go straight into a step leg curl. Pulling those elbows back, getting that squeeze between the shoulder blades. I'm going to change my arms. Again, that squeeze, kicking your bottom each time. Lovely, good. I'm going to make that little turn. Go to the point to the front, little point. Open out those arms. Good, give me that squeeze. Long arms. I'm going to come over the top with that point on the side. Point. Good, I'm going to extend that to a sweep across. Little sweep across, and this time I turn my hips. Little sweep across. I'm going to come up on my toes here. Nice big circle. Rib cage already down and in. Training that core all the time. Back in. Good work. Up on your toes. I'm going to do a step touch here. Out and back. Shoulder blades, pull down and in. Give me that squeeze. Now up, squeeze it back down into the waist. Keeping that step touch. I'm going to take that forward with that step, dropping it down. Good, I'm just going to change over legs, my lead leg. Get 2 more. Well done. I'm going to tip it forward and come up. Remember to hit that subscribe button if you like the classes, and any comments you want to leave, please do. Okay, well done. I'm going to do a little runner here, last little bit of my warm-up, driving that knee. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to change legs, arm goes back, knee goes forward, 4, 3, 2, 1, and good work, well done. Okay, so 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off to change legs. I'm going to change legs, and then we go again. On my first one, I'm going to keep a set of weights. I'm going to go with that medium heavy for me, and it's a curtsy, back into a lunge, back into a squat. Each one with a nice straight back. My shoulders and my hips in line, still in line for my lunge, and then my squat. Okay, so grab your weights, we'll get ready to go. We're going to get on that timer, and it's going to be starting from 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm showing from the side here, my curtsy lunge, back into a back lunge, there. Make each one a good one. Good work, well done. You don't have to rush it. You've got 50 seconds to fill before we change legs. Into your lunge, into your squat. Over halfway now. Just looking into the near distance there, and do me that squat. Good work, well done. Coming up into that curtsy lunge, into that back lunge. We're now down to single figures before I change over legs. You will get 10 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Okay, good work, well done. Ready for your curtsy on the side, holding those weights all the time. Okay, here we go. So, into that curtsy, back lunge, into that squat. Lovely, good. Turn me over with curtsy, straight to that back lunge, and that squat. Good, that brain just has to get used to now being on the other side. Up nice and tall on those lunges. Shoulders over hips. You have got 13 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. We're going to change weights for our next exercise. It's going to be a long lever, so I've just got slightly lighter weights. Okay, here we go. We go a lunge back. When I'm in the lunge back, up with those arms. So remember, it's a long lever, so I've just gone slightly lighter in my weights. Still make it challenging. Drop. All the way up, all the way down. Notice I'm staying with one leg. The upper back gets a lot of work as well on this one. Those shoulders, powering that lift. Good work. Just dropping it down. Get me that lift. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Just straight onto that other leg. Palms are forward all the time. Working that outside the shoulder. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're dropping back. Good work. Back down to that lunge. Give me that lift. Keep that core control all the time. I'm thinking about that zip and hollow being on, letting my arms and legs do their work. Go up. Almost there now. Keep it strong. 3, 2, 1. And good work, well done. I'm now going into a slightly heavier set of weights, and I'm going to do a dead leg lift. Okay, so again, it's all about that core control. So here I am, shoulder blades pull back down again. So when I do tip forward, I've got a little bit of a bend on that front leg. Don't keep it super straight, just a little bit. There. Push back up with that one leg. Weight goes over and up. Remember, balance as a part of fitness too, so we just practice on that balance, that one leg. Okay, are you ready to go? 3, 2, 1. I just tip it forward. Get that glute and that hamstring to work on both legs. One to pick me up, one there to get that leg lift. And keeping it nice and straight all the time. Out. And back up. Think about that power coming from that glute and hamstring on that front leg to get me up each time. My upper back and my lower back under some tension, so keep that zip and hollow on. Those shoulder blades pull back down and in, so I got that fatness between my shoulder blades. Here we go, we're going down into single figures before we change legs, before we go into our second set on this. Good, so I've just shifted my weight each time. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. One leg, just a little bit of a bend on it, just softness, not quite a crook at that knee. Okay, so I go over, and then I come back up. Core pulled in, tip yourself forward, then push back up through the back of that leg. That's it, good. Keep it going for me. That's it, good. Technical. Okay, dropping down, and then up. Good, get me that push each time. Getting that push up each time. Dropping it forward and then up. Lovely, good. We've only got the last few seconds on this now. 3, 2, 1, and well done. Are we ready to go straight into our second circuit? That curtsy, and here we go. Curtsy lunge. into that back lunge, into that squat. Remember it, we've done it now before on that first circuit. Good, shoulders over hips. I can already feel that work on my upper half each time. Good, working all of that body across, lunging it back into that squat. Good work. Already completed that 6 minutes of work. And this is our 7th minute. Well done. Okay, onto that other side. Curtsy lunge, back lunge, squat. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, lovely, good. That's it. Challenge yourself each time with those weights and drop down. Drop. Every time I do that curtsy, my hips are facing forward. Don't twist through that front knee. Make each one a good one now. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. And good work, well done. In my lunge. So, one leg lunge, my arms are facing forward, I'm down, I'm up. Good, so you can step it forward if you prefer, or stay in that lunge. Up to you. You can stay here, or if you want to feel that step forward, really working that core, you can. Here in that lunge. I'm keeping everything under control all the time. Palms are facing forward. So I now have to use the outside of my shoulders to get that lift. 3, 2, 1. Good work. A lunge with a step up or just a lunge, up to you. However you feel, get the most work out of that exercise. Palms facing forward, I'm down, I come up. And remember, you have to really drop that back leg each time. So even though there, I'm low, and you can come into that stand. Or you can stay in that lunge all the time. Nice and long, and get me that lift. Last little bit. 3, 2, 1. And good work, well done. Okay, I went up in that weight, let dead leg lift. Shoulder blades pull back down and in, core definitely pulled in. So I tip myself forward, I push myself up. So just got a little bit of a softness on that front leg. And then it goes to really nice and straight. It pushes me up. Everything's under control. Good, zip and hollow on. Oh, balance. Good, up. Just looking at the spot in front of me here. And squeeze up. The right glute and that hamstring. 3, 2, 1. Good. Are we ready for our last minute on this first circuit before we move on? Okay, here we go. Tipping it forward. Glute and hamstring on that back leg, glute and hamstring on that front leg. Just that tip and up. Balance. Keep that concentration up. 3, 2, 1. And good work. Well done. That is the first circuit finished with. Okay, I'm going to move on now. I'm going to go with the weights. I started with my mid to heavy weights. Kettlebell swing, then a lunge back. Kettlebell swing, a lunge back. Just keep on going like that on one leg. We get our beeps, it goes on the other leg. Okay, just picking those weights up. Ready to go, 5. Okay, so it's wide on that stance. The kettlebell, swing up to the top, lunge it back, close. Long arms up to the top. So again, I'm keeping control of those arms through my core. Push through your glutes till you get to the top, and then you get that lunge back. Up. Over halfway now on this first one. Then we change legs. Push as you would do with a kettlebell swing, and then sit back on it. Three, 2, 1. Good work. Other one. So start with that kettlebell swing. So again, nice and wide in the stance. Abs are pulled in definitely. Okay, my kettle up to the top, and then it's that lunge back. Go up to the top, and then that lunge back. Get it nice and low on that lunge, remember. Make each lunge work for you. Front of thigh on that back leg. Back of thigh on the front leg. Good, okay. It's quite aerobic. Arms and legs both working together here for me. 20 seconds left. Single figures now, last little bit. Work it to the end. 3, 2, 1. Okay, either a small set of weights or one big weight, and I'm going to do a wood chop. Okay, so with me here, a wood chop, down on one side, but my squat is even. I come up, drop it over, tricep lift, and down. Good, so just get that flow going. Down, up. I've turned that hip like I did in the warm-up here with that swing across, up, tricep lift, and then down. So you can work with a set of weights if you haven't got anything heavy enough, or one heavy weight, something that will challenge you. Again, as I'm lifting my arms up, my rib cage down and in. Good work. Coming up, doing that turn. Last little bit now, almost there. Three, 2, 1, and good work, well done. Okay, onto the other side. So remember your squat always stays even until we turn it, glute working for you. Okay, 3, 2, 1, drop, up, good work, drop, lift, turn. Down to single figures now. 3, 2, 1. And good work, well done. On to my third exercise. It's going to be a swing across and a drop into a lunge. So again, long arm, swing across. I come down in my lunge, I pull it back. Go back, get me that lift, swing it across. Come down, pull it back. Coming up, get me that swing across. So again, my core is really helping me on all of this. Again, you can drop it and swing it if you prefer, and back up, or get that swing across straight, up to you, and which one you've used. Okay, but you can go down and swing across, and then pull it back, up to you. That's it, lovely, good. And swing. So again, just get that flow going. Good. Down, pulling it back. 3, 2, 1. Good work. That straight swing across, or that's drop through. Okay, so arm out nice and straight, and here we go. Swing it across and pull it back, or swing it across and pull it back. Each time I'm dropping into that lunge and then pull back. Whatever flows better for you, that's the one you're doing. Good. Do get me that drop. Remember that nice drop through that lunge. I'm just flowing through here. Good. Get me that turn, that pull back, and that up. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. I'm going to pick up the other one, medium heavy. I'm going to do that kettlebell to that lunge drop. 6 more minutes and then we're on the floor. Okay, that kettlebell, glutes, I get to here. My core pulls in all the time. There. Up. And good work, well done. Okay, we're ready for the other side. You're doing good. That wide squat for the kettlebell. Nice straight back. Here, push up, come back, lunge. Get those glutes to work for you. Dropping it back. You're over halfway now. Before we move on to that wood chop, one heavy weight or a set of lighter weights to work as a pair. Up to you what you've got there. Last few seconds in single figures now. 3, 2, 1, and good work, well done. I picked up that one heavy weight because I can work it end to end or a set, up to you. Okay, that wood chop, nice even on my squat. I come up, over my head, I come down. Good work. Especially here, glute squeeze, rib cage down and in. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. Okay, onto our other side. That wood chop. Everything else stays even, just the arms coming across. Core pulled in. Here we go. Drop. Turn. Give me that lift. Good, so my squat stays even each time. Goes over my head, I get that little tricep lift here. Rib cage down and in, belly button pulled in. Good work. 2 minutes, 15 to the end of this circuit, and then we're on the floor for our last circuit. Three, 2, 1, and good work, well done. That swing through, so you can swing it through the bottom or swing it through the top, depending on what you feel works for you, into that lunge. Okay, so it's long, I dropped it down, I squeezed it back, come back up, down, and back up. All the time. I'm not letting that weight take it with me. Lovely, good. This is the alternative. Down, pull back, come up, out and swing. Depends on what weight you've got there. For me, I'm just going to go with this slightly more challenging weight, so I get that drop through and squeeze back. Last few seconds on this side before we start our last minute. Go 3, 2, 1. Okay, good work, well done. Okay, ready? Out with that arm. 3, 2, 1. Drop it through, pull it back. Good work, squeeze it through. Up, keep control of that swing. That's good work, well done. Up. Okay, keeping it tight there. Good job, up. Last little bit now. Three, 2, 1, and good work, well done. Okay, this is where we catch our mats out. Put those weights. Okay, so on my first one, it's about inner thigh and it's about my abs as well. Just going to get that flow through. Okay, so take water if you want to here now. We are moving on for our last 12 minutes of work. Okay, good job. Okay, on my first one, I've got an inner thigh lift, and then I've got a sit up. So, on my weights here, weights behind my knee, arms out. Okay, my inner thigh, come here, get me that lift. And then back down again, squeeze up, and squeeze up. I'm always on one hip, one shoulder, one hip when I'm up. Otherwise, 2 shoulders, 1 hip when I'm doing that inner thigh. Okay, get in position, choose which weight you want to go with. Okay, 3, 2, 1. I've tipped over. My inner thigh's working for me. Squeeze it up, hold it there. Give me that sit up. Good work. Give me that little sit up each time though. Make sure at some point you are definitely on one shoulder, one hip when you get that little sit up going on. 3, 2, 1. All I do here is I change sides. I get ready to go onto my side here. Okay, 3, 2, 1. I let that bottom leg drop. I squeeze it in, and then I squeeze around. Good, so my head is on the floor. Lift your head, hold your head, and then come up and get me that squeeze. So core has a lot of work to do here. Up and squeeze. Good. Out and in, and then up and squeeze. Almost, last few seconds now. Get me there, almost there. Up, squeezing that inside thigh. 3, 2, 1, and good work, well done. Okay, I keep hold of these weights, and I'm going to do a fly from here, shoulder blades on the floor, open out your fly, curl your legs in, and then squeeze up. Good, just get that flow going. Then if you can, get your coccyx off the floor, using those abs. Good, get that curl in. Filling up all of that 50 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, here's your rest. I rest it by putting my weights onto my knees. My knees come in so my hip flexors get a rest, but so do my arms. Okay, here we go again. 3, 2, 1. Okay, opening out on that fly, filling it with your knees. Really get me that squeeze each time, that curl in. Really feel those long abs working for you. That stabilisation as well. Those pecs as I'm out, just above the floor, or just hitting the floor with those elbows. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. Okay, on my next one, I'm just going to go with a heavier weight. It's just going to be the one. It's going to be a roll up. So my legs out, not too close to my bottom. I come up, I get a squeeze. I come down, I come up, my obliques get that squeeze, but my abs are always keeping me there, stabilising. Okay. Head's off the floor, head stays off the floor all the time. Okay, I'm coming up with that weight. I roll up, I get that turn. I go back down. I roll back up again, I get that turn. Good work. Core, still my core, and then my obliques as well. Chest working, if you keep with a reasonably heavy weight on that turn, or a set of weights, up to you, what it is you want to use on that. Three, 2, 1. Well done. We need to do that again. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I'm rolling down first. Rolling down. I can feel that core really helping me to get through. And then my obliques. Good. You can stay up here for 1, 2 if you want to, and the roll down. Whatever you feel challenges you the most. Come on, the whole one. concentrate on that roll. Coming down now into single figures. 5, 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. Okay. I'm back to my original weight, that inner thigh. Okay, arms are out. Okay, the leg drop, the inner thigh coming in, and then I come up and touch that toe. So again, my obliques working, just in a slightly different way. I want to keep them under work the whole time. I'm heading for that little toe on the side of my trainer there. Three, 2, 1, and well done. Good work. Other side, and we're ready to go. Here we go. Drop, squeeze it in, keep that lower back under control. So every time that leg drops out, you don't drop your lower back with it. Squeeze. This is your last circuit now. Work everyone through to the end. Make each one count. And up and squeeze. Good work. Well done. Up. And 3, 2, 1. Good work. Then I had the pec squeeze. The roll in. Okay, so here we go. Curl it in. Each time, try and get your coccyx off the floor. Try not to lift the lower part of your leg. Try not to do this as you come up. Otherwise you use momentum to get it up there. Keep your knees closed. And use your abs. That's it, good work. Up. Three, 2, 1. Rest it whichever way you like. You can hook those hands over your knees. They both get a rest. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. And here we are. Out again on that fly. Curl in. Good work. You have got just over 2 minutes of work left. You've done really, really well. Stay with those weights. Challenge yourself on the weights. Challenge yourself through that time. Building up that endurance. Good work. Three, 2, 1. And good work, well done. Now I travelled with one slightly heavier weight. The roll up. Okay, so my head's off the floor all the time. I do my roll up. I squeeze and squeeze, or just one squeeze. Whatever works for you. Getting that roll up. I'm keeping control. So the arms don't push me up or don't pull me up. I have to hold it. That weight just comes with me. Good work. We've got 15 seconds left now. and turn. Only 1 more minute after this. Keep control of that. Roll up. 3, 2, 1. And good work. Well done. Are you ready for your last minute? Okay, here we go. I'm going to do a little roll down. Squeeze and turn. Good. Give me that turn. Three, 2, 1. And good work, well done. Okay, we're coming off that timer and I'm just going to do a full body stretch on this. Okay, so let's just do a full body stretch. I'm out. Feel those hip flexors get a stretch off, that rib cage gets a stretch off, my arch on my back underneath as my arms are up over my head, but then I pull my abs in so my arms start to come over and then they come over the front and I feel really long in my neck as I push those hands down. One leg up then the other leg up, and I'm going to do a hamstring stretch from here. So again, just pulling that leg in as straight as you can make it. Good work, that's it, lovely. Bring it in and then I'm going to cross it over, my hands down at the side. I'm going to drop those legs over at the side, so I'm getting an oblique stretch here, and then I'm putting that hand on that thigh there, and I'm just pulling it down a little bit more. So I've got that glute stretch out of the glute here, but also up on my obliques. Okay, good work. Bring it up into the centre, and then it's the other leg. Up in that hamstring stretch. Just slowly pulling it in as it eases off so you get the most out of that hamstring stretch. Make sure your hips stay on the floor though. And that's it, good. I cross it over, it's quite nice and open. I bring it over to the side, I get that oblique stretch, possibly through the lower back as well, depending on how stiff you are there. And then I pull that leg down in towards me, that thigh, so I get more of a glute stretch. Okay, good work, well done. Coming over to the front, I'm going to get those hip flexors and front of thigh stretch by just lying on my side, put my knees together, do my zip and tip. So I'm not arching my back, I'm just zipping and tipping. Okay, good work. And then I'm going down to the other side. Just roll over onto the other side, put your knees together, then let's do the zip and the tip. Lovely, good. Then I'm going to come up, so just do a little roll up over to the front, little cat-cow stretch, just stretching off that lower back, then the upper back. Done a lot of work for me on those first few, where I was really using my shoulders a lot. Drop down, push it back, then come back up, then back down, then back into neutral. I'm going to push my weight back into that little bunny hop there. Here, drop your heels down, hang your head, let it relax, keep your zip and hollow on, roll all the way up to the top. Okay, well done, just open that out. Good, okay, just opening out. Then I'm going to do a little swoosh through, all the way up, then drop down, and then very, very well done. Come through for me right to the end. I hope you have, and I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed teaching it to you, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye for now.